Disability rights are under attack in the US. Here's what's happening and how you can help. What's going on? A lawsuit called Texas v. Becerra, which is being filed by 17 states, is suing the government to get rid of Section 504 entirely. What is Section 504? It's part of the Rehabilitation Act of 1973, which is a vital U.S. law for disability rights that essentially states you can't discriminate against disabled people in school, work, housing, healthcare, and beyond, and outlines what this discrimination looks like. Now, this lawsuit was filed last fall, but a court date has been recently set to February 25th, 2025, and there's been a very crucial update, which is that they are continuing attacks on trans kids and gender-affirming healthcare using this lawsuit to also say that gender dysphoria is not a disability and shouldn't be covered under 504 either. Who does this affect? Not only does this impact 44 million disabled folks, but 1.6 million trans folks in the US too. I can't emphasize enough how important Section 504 is to all of us. Need a 504 plan to make sure your child gets equal access in school? Need a ramp, interpreter, captions, or other reasonable accommodations at work, school, or the doctor? This is what tells public businesses that they have to do that they cannot discriminate against you, and that as a disabled person, you have the same right to services, aid, and education. Important, right? How do you take action? If you live in these 17 states, Alabama, Alaska, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Louisiana, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, South Carolina, South Dakota, Texas, Utah, and West Virginia, you can contact your state attorney general directly to tell them to drop the case. There's a super helpful email and call script at dreadf.org/protect-504 linked to my bio you can use. If you don't live in these states like I do, you can still pressure your attorney general for support, follow along this case at dreadf1979, and spread awareness and public support in whatever communities you have, online and offline. And lastly, this isn't new. It's not the first and certainly won't be the last attack on denying disabled folks civil liberties. Disabled folks are still the only group in this country who still don't have equal marriage rights. Congress also wants to make dangerous cuts to Medicaid, SNAP, and other vital programs to disabled folks and beyond. That's why it's important to stay up to date and keep up the work, friends.